Welcome to MakingRealEstateFun.com. I'm Keith Hoffman with Draper & Kramer Mortgage Corp. I'm here with one of my co-partners here, Taji Clark with Coldwell Banker, Elmhurst. And our special guest today is Laura Crawford. She's President and CEO of Chamber 630 right here in Downers Grove and /Woodridge. So we'd like to welcome you.
Thank you very much for having me today.
It's a great day to be at Alter Brewing.
Yes, it is.
So here we are at Alter Brewing. We like to shoot here. They are our business partners, and one of the things that we like to do is bring you some more real estate information. So we thought we would bring in Laura because everybody seems to think about moving and really not sure who the businesses are or who to contact. So I thought we'd talk a little to Laura about that. So why don't you tell us first of all what chambers do?
I'll tell you what Chamber 630 does.
Perfect.
Because I think every chamber is different, just like every town is different. We have 4 areas of focus. First and foremost is to market our members. Secondly is advocacy for business issues. Thirdly is workforce development. We've got some great programs for that. And then connecting business to business. We span over 50 municipalities and cover 66 zip codes. We're the second largest chamber in DuPage County, and our mayor would call us the best.
Yeah.
Well, I would second that.
I didn't know you guys covered so many areas.
We do.
Wow. Okay.
We do from Schaumburg to Joliet to the city of Chicago and as far west as Shanahan.
I don't know why I just always thought Downers, Darien, Woodridge, those kind of areas. I didn't know that you guys spanned so far.
Well, the commonality is that they all want to do business in this region. It's such a vibrant region in which to do business that is the commonality.
Very cool. Mm-hmm. So, as a consumer, if I'm a consumer and I'm watching this, what would I come to you or come to Chamber for in terms of finding out what?
Well, if you recently moved to Downers Grove or Woodridge, for instance, you would hear from us before you would probably pick up the phone and call us.
Okay.
Because we have a new resident greeter package that would arrive in your mailbox, right the very first month that you move in.
Okay.
And it is filled with some of our members that want to connect with you. You would get a free pizza out of it. All you have to do is return the pizza box and return the coupon, whatever you want.
I didn't get a free pizza.
And you would be
You
immediately
didn't move into
connected.
Downers, that's why.
I didn't move into that. I live in Downers.
Oh, okay.
Immediately be connected to a chamber member.
Very cool.
So that's just one example. We often get a lot of calls for referrals from consumers in the area, and we only give out chamber member names. So you could, if you need a painter, if you need a lawyer, if you need a plumber, a contractor, whatever it is that you're seeking. If you need a connection at the school district, we have great connections that both superintendents, all 3 superintendents serve on our board of directors.
Okay.
68, 58, and 99. So that's a great connection. Our library directors serve on our board of directors, and our downtown management. We've got information on new developments coming into town. So it's a great resource.
Awesome. Okay. Very good.
I really enjoy, being in the mortgage business. When people always ask me, well, where is the best this, or what is, where should I go to this? I always say, just go to the chamber, and you'll be able to not only find great businesses, they're all good from the standpoint of honest, working, reasonable. These are the kind of things that chambers do, and
Right.
that's what I really like about that.
Well, you can be assured that you're going to be doing business with a credible business, one that cares about the community and has been contributing to the community. And high tides float all boats. And that's the philosophy, truly, of the business people that have been giving so much, as you know, Keith. We're a volunteer organization.
Right.
So, they're just wonderful people to work with, and I consider it a gift and an honor to be able to work with the members that I do.
What are some of the qualifications that a business or a business owner would need to have in order to, be approved or in order to be a part of the chamber?
Well, in Woodridge, you need a business license. We are not the business license police, as I call it. Oftentimes, we're telling the business, this is what you have to do to open your doors. In Downers Grove, it is not required to have a business license. Of course, in the state of Illinois, it is.
Sure.
Again, we're not looking into that at all. So, we sit down and talk with every single one of our members prior to them becoming a member. And technically, they fill out the application, they give us a check, it goes through the board of directors for approval.
Very cool.
I know from being on the board for a long
Many
time
years.
that the chambers always do more than people think. They do a lot of legislative help. They do a lot of help when people really need to find, a business, or they help businesses themselves move forward and get notoriety and get recognized. So when I'm seeing somebody and I really look at businesses, I always like to say, okay, I'm going to go to the chamber and I'm going to find out who the best person is or business to do business with. And I'm sure a lot of people that are moving really need to know that.
Very true, and we're always happy to refer. We get over 3.5 million unique visitors on our website every single year. And in the last 5 years, that's increased by 1 million. So,
Holy cow.
So the traffic is heavy on our website.
Wow.
And that's what I always say to members. We are working for you 24/7. Whether you show up to ribbon cuttings or events, even if you don't have time for that, which you're making commerce, that's the whole idea. We are working for you 24/7 through our legislative advocacy and certainly our website.
Well, and speaking of legislative, I know that you work very well with the villages or the towns or cities, because when people are wanting to go into a community, they're always interested in what's going on in the community? Should I live there? Should I not live there? What kind of events are going on? So that's one of the big pluses for dealing with the chamber, I'm sure.
Yeah, we are attuned and usually involved in most of those events that are going on. We're certainly involved in the school districts. We have a wonderful program in the high school, District 99, which encompasses 11 different communities, called our Attainable Futures program. And we bring about 100 students to 4 different sessions, half-day sessions, to different businesses. And about 6 to 8 different speakers are presenting at each different session. And then we have a big celebration, as you know, at the end. And part of that is a career speed search. So we do have great connections throughout the community. We're currently employing an intern who went through our Attainable Futures program.
That's right.
And there are many that are, find employment through our career speed search, which you have participated in many times.
Good.
What role, if any, do you guys play in the local community festivals and community or town events and all of that? What?
Well, there was many years ago. I'll tell you a little story. Many years ago, the village of Downers Grove needed, because of lack of funds, to take off the 4-day party that they held for the town every year, and at the time it was called the Heritage Fest. And I gathered all the not-for-profits, and I said, one of you are taking over this. As I looked at Barb Wysocki, who was my predecessor at the chamber and at the time president of Rotary. And the end result was Rotary Grove Fest, which is a very, very successful event, and we sponsor that and promote that every year.
And volunteer for that.
And volunteer for that, yes. Poured many a beer there. The Woodridge Jubilee, we do the exact same thing.
Okay.
That's been in place, for many, many years, and our YPN does. They do the beer pouring at that one every single year, and we also promote that for the Park District at no charge.
Nice.
So, what I'm going to say is that I think really at this point, we really need to know more and more about the chambers. So when somebody moves in or was going to move into any of the areas, Woodridge, Downers, Darien, some of the things that we have a lot of businesses in, how can they get in touch with you?
They can visit chamber630.com or call us at 630-968-4050.
Extension 14?
No. We don't have those extensions anymore. We changed our
Okay.
phone system. You have good memory, though.
Oh, I'm
Good
pretty
memory.
good when I need to. What about you, Taji?
So the best way to get in touch with me is always through my website, just tajiclark.com. It's the easiest way to reach me. It's got all of my social channels on there, my social media, you know, the Facebook and the Instagram and all of that stuff. My email address is on there, and my phone number is on there if you want to contact me via phone. So either way is fine.
And he's a pretty social guy, so you can get in touch with him any which way you need to.
Absolutely.
If you need to get in touch with me, you can call me at 630-306-LOAN. That's 630-306-5626. Or come and visit me, 701 East 22nd Street, Suite 125 in Lombard. So at this point, I'd like to thank Tom Weiler. He's our videographer, and Weiler Studios for putting this together, making this really look good. Thanking Alter Brewing for these wonderful beers. Today I have a Dan's Brown Ale, which I really enjoy. What about you, Taji?
I have kind of fallen in love and started a love affair with this ulterior motive beer that they have, which is
Even though you
incredible.
don't have an ulterior motive, right?
I don't have any ulterior motives. I drink ulterior motives.
And what about you, Laura?
I have Dan's Brown Ale as well. Cheers.
Wonderful. Cheers.